Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jess, and on this channel, honestly, we'd like to talk about a little bit of everything, and I just hope that you can find something that resonates with you. But today we are going to be talking about Mercury Retrograde, and I don't know about y'all, but the universe has been kicking my ass, okay? So we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, so basically, I have just started my spiritual awakening journey. If you have been following me on this channel, you know it's been only about a few months now. And as far as astrology, I really don't consider myself being that big into astrology, and I didn't really realize how much of a role it plays into our lives until recently. So basically, during the Mercury retrograde, we are paying a lot of karmic dues. Now, going into this Mercury retrograde, I thought that I was gonna be good. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't done anything bad to anybody. Not recently. I thought I got all my karma done, from the past, but I was forgetting about a few things. And one of the things was the fact that I have already lived 15 previous lives before this one. I'm on my 16th life right now. So why did I think that I wasn't gonna have to repay any karma? I don't know. I thought that shit was gone. But what I'm learning is that Mercury retrograde doesn't have to be karma from this lifetime. That means that if you, in one of your past lives or your most recent past life, you were a little shit and you'd never paid that shit back, guess who's paying for it now? You in this lifetime. And that's really mind-blowing to know, because just think about it. Think about how many good people that you may know in this world, and you're like, damn, like, why is all this bad shit happening to this person? They're such a good person. I don't understand. They're a good person this lifetime, but you didn't know them in their past life. They probably did some shit. They probably did some shit that they thought they got away with, and the whole time they had to pay it now. That's just like those people that are kind of bad. You think about these people and you're like, wow, that's a really fucked up person. Where is their karma? You're like, hello, karma, where are you? Because this person's fucking up and you ain't got the back yet. Just wait on it. Because what I found out is that karma is patient, and sometimes she will wait until the next life for you to learn your lesson. Because the thing with karma is that, yes, it's like what goes around comes around, but it has to also be a lesson. Otherwise, I feel like it's just bad shit happening to you, But you have to be able to learn the lesson. And sometimes, honestly, people don't learn the lesson this lifetime. Bad shit keeps happening to them and they just don't know why. And that's another thing, is that you have to get out of that mindset of why me, and just think of what is the lesson that I need to learn from this? What do I need to learn from this experience? Yes, it's fucked up, but it is what it is. You accept it. You accept the present moment and know that, one, your spirit guides are never, ever going to fuck you so bad where you're literally just gonna fucking die. They're never going to teach you a lesson so hard that it's like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck? Like, my life is ending. They're never going to do that. And I had to learn that shit, honestly, because what I've been going through, you guys know all these things that I've been going through, changing my career path and all of that. And I've just been kind of struggling, like, okay, I'm reading all these tarot readings. I've been saying that, my blessings are coming, and I'm just like, rent is about to renew. Like, where? But I had to really take a moment and realize that, wait, like, this is a whole ass Mercury retrograde, first of all, and there are lessons that are being taught to me right now. What am I not getting? And I started to realize, wait a minute, hold on. I was making fucking 6 figures and my ass was just spending. And not only that, but the money that was coming in, it's not like I was ungrateful for it, but I was like my gratefulness came from a place of ego. It was literally like, I worked for this shit. I got this shit. I got this shit. Self-made, baby, you know? Not really giving thanks to my spirit team, to my ancestors, my fucking ancestors whose blood, sweat, and tears literally have been put in for me to be where I am now. Like literally your ancestors, your spirit guides, your highest self, you know, your everybody that you have been in your past lives, which is your ancestors. You have all worked together to create this person that you are now, to create the situation that you're in now. And don't think of it as like, well, why? But then my situation's fucked up. It's not. It's not. That's the crazy thing, is that it's not. You know, think about someone that's worse off than you. You're not them, you know? It could always be worse, but it's not. It's not, because that's not your path. Your path is what you're going through right now, and you need to figure out what the lesson is. Because until you figure out that lesson, it's just gonna seem like a bad week, bad day, bad year, bad fucking month, bad everything's gonna seem bad until you realize that there is good in the bad. And that's what the fuck I had to realize, that there is so much good in the bad. Even in what is the bad really? Because I'm starting to see that there really is no bad. There's just lessons. There's just lessons. So now I know that every single penny that I come across, when I'm picking it up, and I'm thanking the universe for it. I saw this one guy, he went on, he had a live session on Instagram, and he was actually talking about, you know, how to manifest more money. And one of the things is being so grateful for it. And what I got from it is you have to be just as grateful for the pennies as you are for the Benjis. I'm gonna say that one more time. You have to be just as grateful for the pennies as you are for the Benjis, okay? Don't look at that penny like it's less than $100 bill. Because once you acquire enough of those pennies, you don't have $100 bill. So you have to appreciate what it takes to get there. Appreciate everything about it. Be grateful for it, so that you can learn that, one, it can all go away at any fucking time. Nothing is ever just, you know, forever, unless it was given to you by spirit or the universe. But that is after you're grateful for it. And you can, it's so easy. What does it say? The saying is like, it's so easy to take advantage of something that is always there. But when you take it away, then you miss it, right? It's always easy to think that your non-dominant hand doesn't do shit for you until you fracture it or break it or have it in a cast. And then you're like, well, fuck, I actually use my non-dominant hand for a lot of things. Like, it's just, damn, I need it, you know? It's the case for everything. You know it is. You can think of something right now off the top of your head that you're like, damn, I didn't think I needed that until, you know, that shit broke or whatever. It can even be a thing. That's how life is. That's how life is, and that's what everything is are these little lessons. And it's crazy. I have a testimonial for you guys, because my opalite ring, my poor baby, she broke. And I just got the damn ring. But what happened was, I was watching a tarot reading here on YouTube. And by the way, I have all all my playlists on here are full of videos that are super helpful for me, that I've watched, that I literally just like vibe with. And I always put them on playlists for you. So if you're ever interested in kind of like getting to know what I know, or just want some more guidance as far as like tarot readings and stuff like that, I would definitely suggest looking at the playlist, because bomb, literally bomb.com. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say it, but I mean, they're not even all by me. They're actually, no, a majority of them are not by me. That's what I love to do. I love to spread that knowledge. Okay, anyway, so I was watching a tarot reading, and it was basically telling me that like you're at this point where you feel like you're really stuck, and you have people in your corner that are willing and ready to help you out, but you are not trying to let go of those responsibilities, and you need to let go of some of them and pass them on to other people so that it's not such a burden on you. I forgot what card it was. It was something with the wands, though, I think, because he had all these sticks, and he was like, it was just like so much, and really he just needed to like launch them. So I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what this is talking about, because I pay all the bills right now, and right now I could really use some help. My boyfriend is actually making more money now, so he can help me, and I haven't had that conversation with him to have him help me. So I was just like, hey, you know, like, can you help me out with a few bills now, blah blah blah, whatever. And he told me yes. Right as he's telling me yes, I'm always like playing my ring like this, like, you know, if you have a ring, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like a thing you do. That's a thing I do. And I was just playing with it like this, and it snapped. It snapped right after he told me that he would be able to help me out. It snapped. And this is this is not no little like plastic, like this is, you hear that? Like that's like glass. Like what the hell? But I mean, like, strong. It doesn't even break when I drop it like that. But it broke as I was shifting it on my hand, and it was right when he told me that he would help me. And I was like, I didn't want to cry, but I was like very like, what the fuck? And I was like, wait, there's a lesson in this. And the lesson is that the lesson that basically it was like, I finished learning that lesson, and it was basically like I needed to break free from all of these burdens, break free from all of these responsibilities. And once I did, unfortunately, our crystals have this funny way of communicating with us, and they do that. I mean, if you watch my crystal video about my black tourmaline bracelet, the same thing happened. It is like fucking just disintegrated, like shattered in a bunch of pieces. And you know, so that was basically telling me that I needed to get rid of some of the people that I was hanging around. And this one was telling me like, good job, like you did it. You fucking did it. You broke free from that. And unfortunately, I don't like that I had to lose this ring, but it's okay because I can get, you know, another ring, and maybe that one will be serve another purpose for me. But for this one, I think it kind of helped me gain that confidence a little bit to ask for help, because that's my biggest thing. Sometimes I don't like to ask for help. I will literally be like drowning with a straw trying to breathe, and then someone's like, hey, do you need my hand? And I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. You know, like literally right before you're about to fucking die. Like that's how I am, and that's what I'm trying to get out of. But I think that was definitely the lesson that was kind of learned there, and I just really felt compelled to make this video, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like a lot of people go through things, especially depressing or sad moments in their lives, especially during retrogrades, and they don't really understand, you know, or some people might be like, oh, it's karma, but they don't understand, or, you know, it's good things, bad things happening to good people, and they don't get it. And I just feel like that's so important to know that, like, hey, like, it's not you, okay? Just know that this is something that you have to go through to grow through in order for you to reach that other side, you know, reach that side where the grass is greener, because you didn't learn these lessons before. You have to learn them now so that you can appreciate everything that is coming to you. You have to go through the hard shit in order to really, really, really appreciate the good shit. And you guys all know that. You guys all know that. And that is with everything. That's with money. That's with the people that you surround yourself with. It's every single case. Like, you know, you might be going through a time right now where you feel real lonely, and you're like, no one's around to even hear me out, or every time I try to reach out to someone, they're not reaching out back, or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. take that time that you have with yourself, because there's a reason why you're alone right now. There's a reason why. Maybe the universe wants you to work on yourself, and the only way that you can do that is by yourself. You can't have no one else helping you with you. That's something that you have to go inward and work on yourself and figure out, okay, maybe these people aren't responding back because of this, or maybe there's something about you that you're giving off that makes people not want to interact with you, and you go inside yourself, you figure that out, you come out the most amazing version of you, the best version of you, your highest self. You come out, you express that, and watch the people that you attract. I always say that, you put out that energy and you get that shit right back. So if all you're putting out there is my life sucks, my life's this, my life's that, that's all you're gonna get. The universe is a mirror. That's why we say manifest, and we can even manifest bad things. Exhibit A right here. Your girl done manifested this skin, by accident, because I was over here saying, oh, look, I had this, I had that. I didn't have anything, So now I tell myself every day I have beautiful, clear skin, and it's clearing up even more, It's not an overnight process, but we're getting there. And that's how it is going to be for everything, Just because you put out that manifestation, or you put out those positive affirmations every day, does not mean that it's going to happen overnight. It does not mean that. It does not work like that. But when you are patient, the universe rewards you. The universe sees it all. The universe don't forget about you. It don't forget about you, and it doesn't like to see you in pain. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they don't like to see you in pain, but they do want you to learn the lesson. And sometimes we have to learn these lessons the hard way. So that's why a lot of us go through so much shit during these retrogrades, and some of us have more than one retrograde in our freaking chart, and some of us really don't have any retrogrades to worry about because we don't have any past karmic dues. But that's not the case for most of us, and I feel like it's really important to know where these things come from, so that you're not, like I said, in a why me phase. You're in a how can this help me? How can I grow from this? And that is the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Even when something silly happens, you think it's silly, like your fucking ring breaking, there's a lesson. If you have an instance where your phone keeps cracking, if you have an instance where something keeps getting stolen, or something keeps happening with material possessions, then you need to think about how you're dealing with those material possessions. Are you very careless with your phone? Do you not have a phone case on there? Are you taking this phone for granted? Are you literally just acting like you can get another one tomorrow and it would be good? It's little things like that. Life teaches you so many lessons. The lessons are there. Honestly, the lessons hit harder than the school lessons, if I'm really being honest. But they are so important, and they will literally help you be the best version of yourself. And that's what I really strive for on this channel. I want to help every single person that comes on here be the best version of themselves, because if we all were to be the best versions of ourselves and radiate with positivity, this world would be amazing. This world would literally be a fucking Wakanda, bro. Like, just amazing, thriving, everyone just radiating nothing but positivity and love. And obviously, I know that's such a big dream, but fuck, if I could just get everyone that comes on here to be like that, then we just spreading the light, So I think that's all that I had to say about that. Just make sure that you're really going inward and learning these lessons, and really taking the time out of your day to be like, okay, what can I learn from this? And have a moment, sit with it. It might not come right away, but if you really sit with it and you start drawing these conclusions, and you're like, aha, I see, okay. And the universe is funny. The universe is funny, okay? It loves to have this crazy little sense of humor, and I'm still getting used to it, but just know the universe works in mysterious ways, and it's never how you expect it, because then it would be too predictable, and that's just not how the universe is. So I really just want to thank you guys for watching this video to its entirety. I hope that this video was helpful. If you know anyone that is struggling during this Mercury retrograde, you can show them this video, or you can even just simply tell them like, hey, chill, better things are coming. You need to figure out what you need to learn from this circumstance though, because it's always a lesson. Always, okay? All right, so I'm gonna end it there. I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and if you haven't already, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram. If my pendulum tells me yes, I will follow you back. All right, bye guys. Mwah.